Hello everyone, my name's Mr. Mike, and guess what? We're doing a Let's Play. I figure, heck, why not? Let's change it up a little bit, and well, our channel's all about exploring everything from basic prop making to filmmaking, and right now, let's go through we're gonna go through TRON 2.0 with the killer app mod. For those of you who don't know what any of this, what I just said, TRON 2.0 is basically a continuation of, well, basically a game based off the original Tron movie back in 1982, I believe? 82? Something like that? Anyway, it's basically a continuation saying, like, hey, let's go into the computer again, but let's make it a video game. Not just any kind of video game, let's make it an FPS game. And the mechanics in here are still, by today's standards, one of the most unique as far as its playability and everything else that goes into it. Like, using the standard identity disc that's featured in the first movie, but again, taking tweaks and everything that go into it to update it and everything. Back when this game was originally released, I think it was like 2001 or something, it came out and everybody was just, oh my god, this is amazing, but it didn't get the fanfare it needed. Then again, Tron isn't exactly a biggest popularity, I guess you can say, but it's still a cult classic nonetheless. Don't know why those two are not interlaced, but we'll get to that later. So basically, Tron 2.0, we're going to go through the game, but we're going to go through it with the killer app mod installed. Well, the killer app is an HD remastered mod to it. So everything that you're going to see is going to be in crisp, nicely crisp, high definition footage. So everything's it's been upscaled from like 800 times 600 or something to full-on 1080p quality. And the mod will actually let us take those graphics and that were cutting edge 10-15 years ago and bring them into today's standards and let them run on a updated, newer graphics card. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and dig into it. Honestly, I haven't played this in like such a long time, but I figure start off with something you know, and this is pretty bomb. You're gonna like this, guys, I guarantee it. Fuck it, let's go normal. I know I'm not a hardcore person, I know, but this game will give us challenge enough as it is, and you'll see why in a minute.
Please, I've got to get back to my routing. I'm already behind on my deliveries this cycle.
You have privileges I require.
I'm just a
Sounds like me with a cold during test
I
day.
know what you are, and I know what you'll become.
Ew, he got boogies on him.
Tell me, what is your function?
I Swift Lord, my master user.
Hey, it's me! No, not really. I wish. Shoot.
Jet, do you think your dad would mind if I had some of his popcorn?
Huh? Oh, sure. Have all you want.
Oh, my high score! Oh, no.
I'm a little
Whatever.
surprised you turned down the level 6 programming position.
Look, Dad, I know you're disappointed.
Damn right I'm disappointed. I pulled a lot of strings to get you that offer.
I'm happy making games. Life is short, Pop. I plan to enjoy it.
You sound like Flynn.
Flynn, my man!
Hold on, son. Mathria, run a security diagnostic.
Yes, Ellen 1.
Results.
A virus has entered the system via email. Lab drives 1, 2, and 4 infected.
Okay, who's looking up porn again?
Yeah, we'll have to continue this conversation later.
This is a restricted area. You just can't come barging in here.
Dad?
Get your hands off me.
Dad, can you hear me? Mathria, where's my father?
Alan 2. I require immediate assistance.
Alan 2.
Contingency protocol activated.
So do they think they're the same person, or is it just...
In 5 seconds.
Mathria, stop what you're doing.
They use the same announcer from the original movie. I love this.
Clear digitizing bay.
Looney Tunes physics. Nothing happens till you actually look at what happens. You can defy gravity as long as you don't look down. Nothing bad happens until you look up. Oh my god, like really? Curse you, Hollywood! Honestly, I still love this kind of games like today's standards. I've always been like a, what was it, the kind of 80s techno retro futuristic kind of like design elements into it, and especially with Killer App mod, you get to see everything in like crisp details and everything, and it's just only feeding my addiction from here. I'm not kidding. I love this stuff. Sorry if I keep looking over here, as I'm keeping an eye out on my recording right now, so don't worry about me. I'm just babbling to myself anyway. I love that they have Cindy Morgan and Bruce Broxner reprising some of their roles in Tron, because especially from the original movie and everything, it's just such a huge throwback, and I love it to death. I'm a huge Tron nerd, yeah.
Mathria, what did you do?
Why do I look so dope?
So you are a user. Fascinating.
Okay. Okay. So with the Killer Map mod, you get you get the basic copy of the game, and then they also put in a third option, which is down here at the bottom, the gold cheat, which basically lets you skip the tutorial and give you like God mode for the rest of the game. So it's like all the best armor, the best weapons, and everything right from the get-go. So it's kind of cool if you just want to shoot the breeze and doing that. But I have not played this for a while, and you do get a couple extra experience points if you actually go through basic training instead of skipping everything. So that's what I'm going to do. Select number 1.
Well, user, now that you've been digitized, you can think of me as your tour guide to the world inside the computer. There are a few crucial functions you'll have to learn if you hope to survive the system. I'm sending you a help file. You can view help files at any time by pressing the number 8 key.
Alright. Help files are brief descriptions of the common objects encountered in the Tron universe. When the new file has been updated, an icon with a question mark will appear on the left-hand side of the screen. While in the help file browser, help files are topics listed in the order required, yada 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 yada. To recall a help file anytime, press the Browse Help Files shortcut key, default 8. To close, press Escape or the Action key, which is F. I'm mainly going to keep the default bindings, just so I can remember them.
They typically contain important information.
No kidding, the whole reason they're called a help file.
When a program has something to say, a talk icon will appear above his or her head. To initiate the conversation, approach the program and press the action key. Try it.
I love how they have like the extra like user bits like on there, like saying like programming script and everything. It just, especially since I am such a coding like geek and everything, I love little tidbits like, hey, I understood those are comments, yes, yes. But oh my god, I'm such a nerd. Oh my god. Anyway, back to the game. Talk icon. Yellow talk icon will appear over a program's head when he or she has useful information. Not really. Okay.
6 more subdirectories have been compromised. The corruption managed to slip past our scheduled scans. Obviously an inside job.
To continue your training, activate the help programs that display the talk icon.
I love how they, like, this guy asks about player movement, but basically you have to figure out player movement before he actually tells you.
Tell me about player movement.
The basic player movements are forward, backward, strafe left, strafe right, crouch, and jump. The mouse is used to look around. You can also look around corners. Here's a help file with more information. That concludes the basics.
Default player movements. Crouch is C. Okay. Long shift. Okay. Oh yeah, it slows down. So you hold crouch and then do. Okay.
Tell me about my status display.
The status display shows your objectives and tasks. Press the Tab key to see an example. Here's a help file with more information.
Okay, help file. Okay, so basically you have to hold down the tab until you see your objective. So, considering how sometimes this game can be confusing for people who don't understand computers, this probably will come in handy for some of us.
Tell me about build points.
As you gain experience in the digital world, build points will be added to your version number. At every milestone, you can use the build points to upgrade your performance ratings.
Alright, let's see what he has. Okay, so basically what this one is saying is that every 100 build points, the first digit of your version number will increase. So basically, this more version points you get, the higher level you get. So once you go up a whole new version number, you get extra performance ratings you can put towards your character, like extra health, extra energy, movement speed, that kind of such. So let's see what else he has to say.
Press the F1 key to access your performance ratings and distribute your initial set of build points.
Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, so F1, we'll do that. Okay, so yeah, just like I was telling you, for each version that you get, you have basically an energy bar that you can distribute into different, I guess, subroutines, I guess is what they're using. Basically, again, health, energy, weapon efficiency, transfer rate, and processor. The health, energy, weapon efficiency, yeah. Weapon efficiency, this one is actually going to come in handy later on. Until it'll come out in at least the beginning part, because it reduces the energy cost required to fire or something. So basically, we will get weapons later in the game that will require us to use energy when we use them, like our ammo, I guess you can say, but only it's for everything. The transfer rate, so we will be able to take different subroutines and doing that. This is how fast it goes. And then the processor, that one's for different, well, this says different procedurals, basically for like utilities. They're basically our utilities for us. So everything from bringing in like separate programs or defragging something, disinfecting something like a virus or something, and that's pretty much what they're used for. So we won't go too much into that, but we will distribute something into it. Health, let's do 2 clicks here, 2 clicks here, 1 here, here, and here. Okay, I think that'd be alright for right now.
Here's a help file with more information.
F8? Nope, not F8, 8. Okay, so now we have to keep our eyes out for this one. So these will actually help increase our version number along with actual mission objectives. Performance ratings, yes, we already seen that, thank you. Okay. So remember this one
Mathria has just requested an IO node link with you.
Okay, so tab. Access an IO node, receive Mathria's message. And then, okay, so those little spheres are basically... Oh, okay, so basically it's like a mailing system to, like calling someone. This is how they're going to communicate. Basically, it's going to help drive the story, so...
Tell me about IO nodes.
IO nodes are how programs communicate when not in the vicinity of each other. IO nodes, like most objects, require a permission set to activate. The segmented ring surrounding the reticle will indicate what permissions are missing. To activate an object such as this IO node, face the object and press the action key. I believe that's it.
do not acquire permissions. So why tell us that if you don't have the keys?
You do not have the proper permission set to activate this object.
No kidding.
This way, user.
This way, user. Okay, so to break it down, permissions are basically our key set. So basically, each level has a set of keys that will unlock different things. So this box will have keys 1 and 2. Well, this one may require 3 and 6, and so on and so forth. So one of the main objectives in each level is to get the permissions to help continue the story. Oh, where do you go? Oh, I hate it when he goes right through my head.
Activate this help program to learn about archive bins.
Tell me about archive bins.
Archive bins can contain permissions, emails, help files, and subroutines. Like most objects, they require a permission set to activate. To activate, face the archive bin and press the action key. One useful note: an empty archive bin exhibits no item nodes. That about covers it.
Okay, so this one I do want to explain a little bit about this one. So if you guys see any like archive bins or anything, they usually contain like helpful stuff. The blue ones are going to be permissions, again those keys I was telling you about. The red ones are going to contain the extra subroutines, like any weapons, any armors, or anything like that. And then the green ones are going to be like emails or videos. So basically they're going to help drive the plot along, give us a little bit of backstory, and periodically we'll go ahead and see if we can find any of the emails and everything. A lot of times, if I remember correctly, there was a sequence later in the game that we're going to be crunched for time. So we'll go ahead and see if we can cover as many of the emails and everything else that we possibly can in that time. So we're going to go ahead and continue with the game so far. So we have a key, and we need a key to get the key. Use rock to make glass to get rock to break French.
Looks like you don't have the proper permission set to access this archive bin either. Wait, I've got it here somewhere. Here you go. Now that you have
But it doesn't have pockets!
Set, activate the archive bin.
Okay.
To download an item from an archive bin, select a corresponding number on your keyboard.
Thanks, emo glowing ball. He really does look like a glowing emo thing.
Follow me back to the I.O. node. You now have the correct permission set to receive the message from Mathria.
Wouldn't that be weird though? Like having someone like talking and then their Spike just going, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like,
to activate,
that'd be freaky as hell, but cool at the same time. I'm just saying. Oh, I guess we have to talk to this person.
Connecting to I.O. grid. Talon 2. You must obtain your disc before proceeding.
What do I need a disc for?
It will be your primary weapon against the corruption. Node deactivated.
That was a short call. Congratulations, you used 10 cents of a minute.
Handling a disc is tricky. I strongly suggest a quick combat tutorial. Follow me. Mathria has prepared a practice arena for you. The data stream leading to the arena is on the other side of this force field. Unfortunately, the binary bit operating this socket is missing.
Tell me about energy transfer.
Periodically, binary bits lack energy to operate properly. To transfer energy to a bit, face the bit, then press and hold the action key. When the meter displayed in the HUD fills up, the transfer is complete.
Okay, so number 8. Okay, so basically the binary bits are basically power down versions of a light switch. So they turn on and off, and then sometimes you have to actually find the goddamn switch to do it. So I think that one comes in a later level that I remember back in the day. So let's see. 30 energy. A little bit. Bit from the first game, first movie, sorry. They're pretty dope.
Tell me about binary bits.
Binary bits are simple on and off switches. To activate an object, such as this binary bit, face the object and press the action key.
Now activate the bit to lower the force field.
I like messing with this dude. Yes. No. No, 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 no. Oh.
To be transported to the combat training arena, step into the data stream.
Right. Okay, so there are going to be our portals to different things. Some are one way and some are not. See, every time I look down at the bottom of the screen, I keep thinking the green is our health. No, it's actually our red that's the health. So that's going to be a wonderful... that's going to be lovely. Yay for design flaws! Yeah. But then again, that's kind of been like the motif lately. Shoot.
To pick up your disc, face it, and press the action key.
Complete the combat training program. Alright, let's do that, because I think we can farm keys from here.
Good. Now before we get started, use the patch routines to restore your health and energy to full capacity.
Okay, so the green ones are going to be our energy, the red one's going to be health. Both those are going to be limited, but the white ones are going to have an infinite supply of energy. So we're going to have to keep our eyes on that one. Legal program termination. Warning, do not attack civilian Warning, do not attack civilian system programs. If a civilian system program is derezzed, you will fail your mission due to an illegal program termination. When equipped to the weapon such as a disc, your reticle in the center will indicate which programs are civilians, figure 1, and which are your enemies, figure 2. So basically, if you mess with the wrong dude, your game's getting shut down. That is interesting.
Activate the health program when ready to start the combat training.
Give me that health. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's go to the other one. Yummy, yum, 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 yum. Boop. Okay. We're all
Tell me
eating.
about using the disc.
Dinner.
It's good practice to save your progress before entering into combat situations. Please do that now.
Income will not compensate over hours to this lost work. I love the amount of detail that they put into it, especially with like the screen and everything. Quick save. Yes, we're probably going to end up using quick save quite a lot. Okay, so F5. Quick saving. And eventually... Okay, we're good.
To throw the disc, click and release the left mouse button. To recall the disc, click the right mouse button. To steer the disc in mid-flight, click and hold the left mouse button. Moving the mouse will influence the path of the disc. To use the disc as a melee weapon, click the left mouse button while holding down the control key. To block an incoming enemy disc, press the right mouse button. Practice using the disc.
Okay, before we do that. Okay, so basically, again, this is the part where Tron is kind of unique as an FPS. This is the main reason. It's basically a deadly, terrifying yo-yo, to be honest with you. So basically, you can influence it in mid-flight, just curve it this way, curve it that way, and then you can ricochet it too. So if you have a corridor and everything, where you have like a shield or anything, you can actually shoot right down at the bottom of his feet, and then just go, and then. But okay.
Against this combat training program.
Come on. I'm not scared of you. Whoa. Okay, I got this. Oh. Oh, headshot. I think does that qualify as a
Program
headshot?
is derezzed. A core dump containing energy, health, and quite often permissions and subroutines is left behind. If you wish to continue practicing, activate the switch to res.
Okay,
another
so
combat
function.
training program.
Yeah, because I think you can find.
When finished.
Yep. Okay. What else? So, basically, it's going to be like the same thing as the archive bins, where you can actually get certain subroutines and permission sets from here. The only thing is they do disappear over time, just like coins and everything from the other games and yada yada. So you have like a couple seconds to get over there. You grab whatever it is, and we'll refill you on a little bit of energy, maybe a little bit of health. I'm not entirely sure about that. But. So let's go ahead and go back. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else we can get from these programs real quick. Oops. Oh, missed. Oh, you got me. Okay. Oh, God dang it. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you do get a little bit of health from that. Okay, I'm going to farm for a little bit, and then I will meet you guys back here. Okay, guys, that's pretty much the only permission set that I was able to get from that farm. But we already have 3 keys so far, so we have 2, 3, and I think that's 7. So let's go ahead and just continue the rest of the story, because I don't think we're going to get anything else from here. Alright.
Oh no, the corruption has reached.
Fuck that.
Follow me to the exit.
Fuck you! Okay. So the booger people are coming. Let's get the hell out of here. Escape the center before succumbing to corruption. Lovely. What a lovely thought. So I think I hear him.
Step onto the platform.
Okay. Oh, here's one of those. We're gonna need that. Okay, we do have an email. So again, emails will give us a little bit more backstory to what happened. Okay. It shouldn't here. Okay. Alright, so virus alert. Unfortunately, not everyone has updated to the new virus protection program software, and as a result, an unknown virus type has corrupted many systems in Group 7 Lab server. We're working on the problem right now. Thanks for your patience, the IT department. This is what happens when nobody actually has antivirus software. Antivirus software. I think there's one more up there, but I'm going to save real quick before I do that. Because if I mess up this jump, I want to be able to not regret it. Yep. Okay, there's the part that tightens up my sphincter. Okay. Okay, this is again going on about the virus. Until further notice, do not download or upload files to the central source code server. We are doing our best to quarantine the virus, but its aggressive nature is making it extremely difficult. It's really unlike anything we have ever seen before. Sorry for the inconvenience, IT department. So I'm assuming the virus alert is everything that's going through that green, creepy looking, thorny dude. Yep. Okay. The platforming in this game always makes me cringe a little bit, because the kind of cringe that makes you go, oh, it's like your butthole puckers.
Wrong. Robbie failed to transmit a data packet to my user. He must have been corrupted.
He was so young. So many cycles left.
So many cycles left. Alright, whatever. Okay.
The only way out is up through here.
But we can't jump that high yet.
In the next sector, there is an archive bin that contains a subroutine that will enable you to jump.
Aww.
This way, user.
Stupid potholes. Alright, let's get it. We have an infinite, so let's get some of that.
Locate the archive bin and retrieve the subroutine stored inside.
Okay, again, this is going towards those subroutines. So we have combat, defense, and utility. Okay, so the utility ones are gonna give us a little extra boost to our character itself. Like the Y amp submachine is gonna be the one we're looking for. That'll give us a little extra more jump boost. Defense, I think that one's like armor, and then combat submachines, I think there's like weapons. Yeah, unique weapons. Yep. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, let's check up here real quick. Oh yeah, there is. Ooh, that's sketchy. Quick save before I do that. I don't like this. Oh.
Greetings, program. My name is Rami. Please free me. I have an
Alright,
important
let's
packet
get
to
both of
deliver.
those. Okay. So, award announcement from management. We're thrilled to announce our very own Mr. Alan Bradley is awarded the highly coveted International Academy of Intelligence Artificiality's Digital PAL Award for its latest iteration of Mathria. Please join us at Mr. Bradley for an employee lunchroom as we proudly present him with the award certificate. Congratulations, Mr. Bradley, Senior Management. Okay. Let's get the rest of this machine going. Okay, let's drop down here. And yeah, okay. Okay, let's turn the bridge. That's a long ass way down, and my just puckered. Okay.
Thanks, program.
What's up, bro? Alright, we'll catch you later. Let's go look around here real quick. Let's go this way. Hey, there is one over here. I see you! I'm coming for you! Okay, I got you. Okay, so we'll use that cheat. So hop on here. Hop. Ah, one more time. Nope. No, I guess we have to get that. There's bed. Or bite. Whatever you want to call them.
Subroutines augment a program space abilities when loaded into system memory. To log.
Okay, so this is the point. Utility. Okay. I don't like the way that music just rapidly changed. Like, it's very ominous.
Subroutine. Press the F1 key to bring up the menu and
Yep.
right-click on the subroutines in the outer ring. With the Y loaded, your jump height is greater. Follow me to the exit.
Is that a freaking... Oh, that was oddly accurate. Okay, before we do that, we're going to go ahead and come over here. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, so if you see Mr. Bradley, please inform him that he's needed in the employee lunchroom. Okay, so he didn't even show up for that. Let's get out of the way of that. Okay, escape the sector before corruption. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, I don't like the way that thing just sputtered. Aha! I knew the bitch was hiding. Oh boy! Oh, we get a profiler. Okay. I think, if I remember correctly, profiler is like a status read, so we can tell like how strong someone is. Okay, let's get some more of that health or energy. I'm still gonna get those confused, I swear. Okay, so it is corrupt. Okay, so we can't use it until we disinfect it, right? Yeah. And when we do, actually let's take it out real quick. So we're gonna put that right now, and then right now. There it goes. Okay. So when it becomes disinfected, we're gonna be able to use it. So
Thanks,
See,
program.
when we look
I
at
was
someone,
afraid my
it's gonna be
subroutines
like
were
all
going to
garbled
become
and
infected.
goopy.
Follow me to the exit.
Nope. Nope. Ah, there he is. Okay. I need to work on that level. Not F8, number 8. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I was telling you about. So basically, if you get hit by those green goops and whatever, they're gonna corrupt some of the programs that you set up. So you're gonna be kind of in trouble with, like, if you're relying on a certain program. So if once it becomes corrupted to the point where it's 100%, you're not gonna be able to use it until you get it disinfected. So with that, okay, it's also talking about bad blocks. Encountering corrupt programs, backlogs is that block Mary unusable by any routine. So defrag is going to help us with that. So it's just basically just going to take up space that we can't use. Defrag port. Subroutines, basically drag and drop. That's pretty much it. Just make sure you have enough space for it. Alright, we already have Profiler, but we're going to get that email real quick. Okay, evidently Mr. Bradley is not available to attend the award presentation. For those of you who are interested, a copy of the awards ticket will be featured in the next company newsletter. So he didn't even attend for his own award. Okay. Okay. Are we waiting on someone? Okay, no we're not. Okay. Very militaristic, right?
Kernel system scans indicate partitions 5 through 32 are infected. Block all write access privileges and send in more intrusion countermeasure programs. Yes, sir. Have you isolated the source? Not yet, sir. However, we've picked up the signature of an unauthorized program in the sector. Quarantine and bring the program to me immediately.
Okay, I think those ICPs are going to be like our antivirus, but they're dumber than potatoes.
So what are you exactly? A bit?
A bit? Ha! I'm a byte. Mathria wouldn't send a simple bit to do a byte's job. Let me tell you, mister. Shh.
Bunch of sass in that one.
Strange little creature. What are they?
That is a code optimizationware. They graze on excess code. Activating one allows you to optimize a subroutine up one level. To use, face the creature and activate.
Okay. So basically we're going to be able to upgrade one. Well, let's go for the extra jump, because... Alright, he's full. Let's do a little customizing. Boop.
You do not have the proper
Did I kill it?
to enter the power stream control sector.
Aw, it was actually kind of cute for a little weird thing. Yep, don't have the permission set for this level. Alright, we're gonna grab this email real quick. Send me your resume, Jed. Now look, son, you have a problem working at the same company as your old man, but I've heard that games division is looking for an entry-level programmer. Doesn't pay very well, but it's a foot in the door. Perhaps in a few months you could switch over to R&D. Anyway, it won't co-sign for lease in the new apartment unless you have a job. So, as I suggest you send your resume anyway, don't let pride get away your better judgment. Dad. Okay, so those are those red thingies. Synchronization is an advanced security device that are commonplace throughout the digital universe and legal participant nurse resident. Oh, okay, so basically they're like alarms for like security. So if we need backup, they're gonna call that and we're gonna be in trouble. ICPs. Okay, so yeah, these are the guys I was thinking of. So basically they're the enforcers of the grid, for lack of a better word. So again, they're going to let us upgrade, but I did skip over that, so let's go back to that. So basically, when the game's telling about Alpha Beta Gold, it's basically how much space a program's going to take. So eventually, later on in the game, we're going to get to more gold subroutines that are going to let us put as many of these as we can possibly want in here. Excuse me. And they're going to give us little extra power-ups. Sorry about that. I spotted an email. Jethro Bradley? Sorry, bro. Per your request, I checked our criminal handbook. There doesn't appear any problem with our son working here. Or nothing in regard to nepotism, at least. Wink. Smiley face. Send his Let'sPlay over and get in on the system. Mary Jo from Human Resources. So he's trying to give him the hookup into, like, this big company and everything. What the? What'd I do? What'd I do?
There's a subsystem that runs beneath the main level. Look down there.
What do you mean here? Alright. Okay. Oh, here goes encryption. Oh. You don't get Jack, okay? Sounded like he was right behind me. What the heck? Headshot. Did I get him? Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, bird number. Upgrade. Okay, is there anything else in here? Okay. Yeah, that's a bunch of no-no right there. Go away! Go! Okay. I need one of those, and I'll take one of those. Fuzzy signature. I think they make our footsteps quieter, if I remember correctly. Okay, so F1. Sense movement. Yeah, it was. Okay. It's basically gonna muffle our sounds a little bit more. Crouch again. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze in here. Okay.
The corruption is spreading. We must keep moving.
Still don't have enough.
Uh-oh. The source of the corruption.
Now this is unexpected. These programs believe you are the source of the corruption. Haha, that's rather funny, actually. Come.
Actually, I
not
don't.
safe here.
Thank you.
We must find the server's exit port.
Can you believe this corruption? More and more zealots are popping up. There goes the neighborhood. But what the hell's causing it? The Colonel has issued instructions to watch for an unauthorized program in this sector. That's probably the source of the corruption. There's only one thing I hate more than zealots, and that's unauthorized viral code. I'll de-res him on the spot. Cool your circuits. The Colonel wants the program quarantined and brought in for interrogation.
Don't see me. You did not see me. You did not see me. Peekaboo? No, you don't. No, you didn't. No, he didn't. No, you don't. No, you didn't.
Security resin station.
Fudge, fudge. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, I think we're okay for now. Oh, I'll take one of those. Thank you. Thank you. A primitive charge, okay. If I remember correctly, this one's gonna give us a little extra boost in damage. Utility, okay. Oh, okay, so that's gonna help with the... Oh, okay. Okay, so that's gonna give us a little extra boost in our damage. I know that sound. I know that sound. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Okay.
Can you tell me how to get to the exit port?
The exit port is located beyond the power stream, but getting across is impossible. The auto exec is broken. You'll need to cycle the power stream manually. Don't get too close to the power streams.
I think this is one of those no-no touches. Actually, now I think about it, let's see what's down here real quick. Hey, what do you know? Okay, I'm going to quickly save before I make the leap of death. Because knowing me, I'll probably end up falling to my doom. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, there's an unknown subroutine. Okay, I think this one's gonna have one of our procedural thingies. Let's see. One. It's a defense. Subroutine must be ported for being used. So what's ported mean? Converts an uncompatible subroutine to one that your system could use. Oh, okay, so let's put you right now. Base code, okay. Okay, so with that, I don't think there's anything else in this stack over here. But there is one all the way down there. What do you say, we make the leap? Okay, quick save. Ugh. I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it! Oh. We're gonna definitely need that key. That is a long ass way down. Oh, okay. Easy, Jethro. Okay, so let's catch in here. See. Boop. Gopher. You have... I already have that one. I don't have 2 or 3. And we're gonna get those then. Okay, so I did upgrade that one. Virus scan, saying one specific current is present. Notify you which corrupted routine is present. And automatically disinfects it during download. Okay. I don't think we're gonna need that just yet. Now I think about it, I wonder if we have enough to turn these off. Yes, we do! Yes! Getting somewhere. Get this email real quick. SP3D. Got to meet your boy Jet today, a fine young man. He aced the program test and everyone seemed to like him. Didn't see a bit of that attitude problem you keep mentioning. And I've got a thought on the Space Paranoid 3D team that's got a great fit. Patrick. Honestly, that'd be pretty dope. If anybody doesn't realize that this actually is a reference to the original, Space Paranoids was a game that they made in the original Tron movie that was Flynn's, that another person stole and took it as their own credit. So Space Paranoids 3D is kind of like the sequel to it, which I think is actually kind of funny. But, what do I know? Okay. Run, run, get around, I get around, ooh. Okay. Alright, we're gonna drain this real quick. Nom, 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 nom. Really? That's all I got? What a ripoff! I want my refund. I know that sound. Yep. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Come on. I know you're hiding. Oh, one-shots. Holy one-shot, Batman. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Yeah, I'm glad we did got rid of those
activation approaching
ahead of time. I would have not liked that fight.
If you have package to transport, you better hurry. The exit port is scheduled to go active soon.
Okay. Exit port functions as a gateway to the internet or the network, allowing travel between the components to make up the digital universe. Takes the exit port, walk directly into the beam. Okay. You know what? This kind of feels like a trap. I'm just saying, but it just feels like a trap.
Port activated.
And yeah, it is.
Program detected in exit port sector. Quarantine protocol fields raised.
Okay. Don't worry, Jet's doing fine. He's pulling more than his weight in this PD318. Bumped up to lead program in the next title. It's just a level 6 program. He's basically only on RD a few months. That would be perfect for him. Okay, so it looks like he's doing okay at his new job. Okay. Looks like he's doing okay at his new job, and everybody's congratulating and patting on the back. Oh, actually, is there any more of those red things around? Yes. Okay.
Uh-oh, we've got company.
Oh boy, you didn't see nothing. Nothing to see here. Thank you. Oh, I already had that one. Okay. I guess that's what it was.
Additional quarantine protocol field raised. Additional quarantine protocol field raised.
Damn it, dive! Okay. Run, run, get around, I get around. Get
Additional
around.
quarantine protocol field raised.
Okay.
Quarantine protocol measures offline.
Incompetent scripts.
Oh,
Find
I guess
out
he walked
where
into
the
it.
port leads. Yes, Colonel.
Oh, wrong door.
Freeze, program. The Colonel wants a word with you.
I surrender. Ooh, light cycles.
Query Index 224-C. Unauthorized use of resources. Program quarantine in connection to spreading virus. User unknown. State your origin.
You're making a big mistake.
Mistake. Reveal your creation date before I disassemble your Code 1 operation at a time.
Well, I was born in 82.
Impossible. You are much too complex to be from that period. You have been accused of spreading a viral agent through the system. What is the intended goal of this sabotage?
I'm not responsible for that virus.
Enough! Who is your user?
I am a user.
Blasphemy! Regulars, put the prisoner in upkeep.
Wait, you can't do this. I'm a user. Find
Absolute
Mithria.
power
I'm trying to
corrupts
help.
absolutely.
Mithria?
Let the log
No, for
file
computer
show
program,
prisoner
she's
refused
got
to
a really
cooperate and
nice
is
ID.
considered incompatible. Schedule him for immediate deresolution.
Colonel.
And by high, I
on the
mean
grid.
code base. Totally what I meant.
Agreed. Interesting proposition.
I guarantee it'll be a race you won't forget.
Take them to the staging pit.
Okay. So we're gonna have to rearrange some of the stuff. Profiler, but jump right down. No. I don't think we need that. Okay. Learn about light cycles before competing in the
Programs
Grand
Cody, Skate, and Jet prepare to enter Grid Arena 1.
Ooh, light cycles. I love the original movie. I thought the light cycle scene was like the coolest thing ever.
Here's your rod primitive. Once on the grid, activate it to res in your light cycle.
Boop. Installing light cycle. Install complete. If only everything was that quick in installing. Okay. Anything else we can nosy and snoop around here? Let's look here. These look like lockers. Nope. 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 Okay. How about yeah? Nope. Anything here? Please send me. Aha! We're gonna take all those. At N.com. Worried about my job, they say. Boy, the mood around here is pretty awful. I heard that the CFO is in deep trouble for malicious funds. First, internet baseball burst, now this. I've heard that Gibbs Jr. is putting the company up for sale. You know any good headhunters? Looks like somebody's in trouble. Looks like they're on the verge of a buyout, actually. And, of course, we don't have the key. But let's go see if we have anything in here. Nope. No. No. Dang it. Okay, then. Alright, let's see what you guys say.
To learn how to operate a light cycle, please enter the data stream. Wait while I open the port.
And then while you're doing that, I think there's like one more locker room or something over here. Yep. And nothing. Okay.
First, the basics. Light cycles travel at a default speed and cannot be stopped. To steer your light cycle, use the right and left strafe keys. To accelerate, press and hold the move forward key. Releasing the key returns the speed back to default speed. To decelerate, press and hold the move backward key. Releasing the key returns the speed back to default speed. An added speed boost is gained when near an opponent's light cycle trail. Use camera zoom and camera rotation keys to control camera position. Use the light cycle camera toggle to switch between tracking and manual camera control.
My bad. Yep. Sorry, my bad.
First, the basics.
Oh, I have to go through all of this again?
Light cycles travel at a default speed. To steer your light cycle, use the right and left strafe keys. To accelerate, press and hold the move.
Oh, you do get a speed boost when you're like right next to it.
Returns the speed back to default speed.
I don't want to risk getting closer.
To decelerate, press and hold the move backward key. Releasing the key returns the speed back to default speed. An added speed boost is gained when near an opponent's light cycle trail. Use camera zoom and camera rotation keys to control camera position.
How close are we on that? Oh, we're like really close, like right up on that.
Use the light cycle camera toggle to switch between tracking and manual camera control. It's not uncommon to find power-ups on light cycle grids. To pick up a power-up, steer your light cycle over the icon. Use the fire button to activate a power-up once it is acquired. Note that power-ups are only good for one use.
Turbo boost
Speed
applied.
zones, indicated by colored areas on the grid, alter the speed of the light cycle.
Okay, so that shield break will let us go through any much chill ones.
When finished, steer your light cycle over the exit icon.
Okay, we're good.
The objective when on a light cycle is to outlast your opponent without crashing. To win, force your opponent to crash into the trail left behind your light cycle or into some other solid object. Feel free to practice racing against these opponents. When finished, steer your light cycle over the exit icon.
See if we can get the other ones to crash for... Oh! Yeah, my bad. Let's try that again, shall we?
The objective when on a light cycle is to outlast your opponent without crashing. To win, force your opponent to crash into the trail left behind your light cycle or into some other solid object. Feel free to practice racing against these opponents. When finished, steer your light cycle over the exit icon.
Oh, got him. Did I get him? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Good enough for now. Okay. So... crash into... make the other guys crash. So basically like high-speed worm or something. So green speed zones increase speed in the light zone. Red will slow you down. Speed zones will ride turbo and turbo curse power-ups. Okay. And then just, Ramming your bike into opponent's bike will give you the win. Somehow I don't believe that. Call me paranoid. Okay, so we have wall reset, so we'll remove all the cycle trails. Wall extender, make it longer. Power up, we'll take a power up in the nearest source on the grid. Which is that one? 3? Oh, okay. Turbo curse. Power up give you a... Excuse me. Power up will give you and all other opponents an excessive speed boost for a limited time. So Turbo curse is gonna give you like freaking like just make everyone go nuts and just that kind of stuff, which I think can help you, but I think it can. Okay, that quarantine protocol. Okay. What now? Yes, we already got that. Thank you.
Programs scheduled for grid competition are to enter Light Cycle Arena immediately.
Where do I go to start the race? Follow me.
I just sat down, man. Oh. They're programs. They don't get sore butts. I love all the like design elements that they put into the game. You can tell a lot of love was put into it. I did see you at the corner of my eye. Okay. I think we're getting close to a stopping point soon, so after
Enter the data
this...
stream to start the race.
Okay, we'll do the race. Oh shoot. He came out of nowhere. Alright. Now I'm invested. Let's get this.
Shield acquired.
Got him. Ooh, dang, brother. Whoa. That was easy. Okay.
Programs Jet, Sim, Frog, and Crom prepare to enter Grid Arena 2.
Are you gonna wager or what? Hold on, I can't make up my mind. Hey, program, do you have any insight on which racer will win the next heat?
Red, blue, yellow, and I don't know. You know, let's make a gamble. Let's go with Lucky Blue, man.
Definitely the blue racer.
You sound pretty confident.
Actually, I think this one actually gives you like an extra bonus or something if you guess right.
You're now down to 2 racers, and what a round this has been. Okay, red is hugging the wall, blue is doing the same. They're hurdling for each other at top speed. Only one will come out of this victorious. My friends, this is light cycle racing at its finest. Red banks, red, blue wins. What a race!
Oh, what do you know?
Good call, program.
Ooh. Pretty schwanky. Oh, speaking of, did we get any permissions? No. Will we be able to... Just nonchalantly, just chilling out here. No worries. Just don't mind us. We're just gonna peek. What's up, Al? Just one of the guys. Just hanging out. Okay, he's not gonna do anything. Keep hearing those noises. Sounds like a race. Uh-huh, there is another one hiding. Hi. Let's see what he has to say.
You did real good out there. If properly equipped, I'm betting you can go the distance. Take this permission and access the security lockers. I think you'll like what you find in there. I've got a lot riding on you, program.
Oh, this one is the one we're looking for. Okay. Okay, so it's his reply. One step ahead of you, I already sent my resume out to 3 companies this morning. Merger is never a pretty sight, especially for the home team. If Gibbs Jupiter does indeed sell the company, I bet half of us get laid off. Can't take that chance. I got 2 dogs and an expensive car to worry about. By the way, can I have my stapler back? priorities, people. He's got to have a stapler. Got to have priorities, people. I don't know. But looks like the company might be going under. Well, both literally and figuratively. Nope. Alright, let's try the other one. What? Oh, this was the one. Not just a light cycle, a super light cycle. Excuse me, I'm here. Thank you. Freaking Max. Okay. Super. It's only a super light cycle.
Competition are to enter light cycle arena immediately.
Okay. We'll do this one more race and then we're gonna go ahead and call it an episode. And then I'll pick this back up later. I think it's, yeah, okay. Let's do this. Oh, this is nice. What? What? Okay. Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Okay. Let's get in here. Whoop whoop. Okay.
Programs Land, Jet, 2D, and Mercury. Prepare to enter.
Did we get in something? Oh, we get an upgrade. Okay. So let's put you. I mean, oh. Okay, so we're just gonna keep doing that.
Red Arena 3.
Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here, you guys. Thank you again for watching so much. We'll pick up the race in part 2, so keep your eye out for that. And until then, Mr. Mike signing off. Peace out, guys. We'll see you next time.